Federal government raises fresh alarm. Just 3 days into the eased lockdown, the federal government on Wednesday said its assessment on the level of compliance showed that the citizens were not prepared to stick to the rules. It therefore warned that except there is a change of attitude, the situation might pose greater danger to Nigerians' fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. After close to 1.5 months, President Muhammadu Buhari announced the relaxation of the lockdown in the FCT, Lagos and Ogun states. And as a follow-up, the federal government, through the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 pandemic, realized some guidelines guiding the operation in government and elected businesses. In the guideline, which dwelled on gradual reopening of the economy, anyone operating in the public space must use non-medical face masks. Also, while residents were allowed free movement within the hours of 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., the government announced a curfew of 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Similarly, the federal government also prohibited interstate travels with the inception of those on essential services, while also banned a gathering of more than 20 people outside the workplace. Furthermore, commercial vehicles are allowed to operate outside the curfew hours while also observing social distancing in the number of their passengers. On Monday, Blueprint reported that there was non-compliance with the social distancing in banks and markets among other public spaces, with some residents not using face masks. Addressing journalists during an update of the task force activities in the fight against coronavirus pandemic, the PTF chairman and secretary to the Government of Federation, SGF, Mr. Boss Mustafa, he said that the level of compliance with the issued guidelines was not encouraging. He also called on community and religious leaders to help government drive home the message of the reality of the pandemic and what should be done to put it down, just as he urged all to take responsibility for their individual safety. Boss Mustafa said that the overall assessment of compliance with the measures and outcomes of modernly we have developed points in the direction of danger ahead. We therefore need personal discipline, increased awareness and enforcement. Early assessment of the ease of lockdown phase indicates that Nigerians are yet to come to terms with the deadlines and the virulent nature of the COVID-19 pandemic, and this gives us concerns on the high possibility of increased seeding of the virus under affected persons and populations. On the Almagiria kits being returned to their state of origin, he said, once again, we appeal to the governors to please align their plans for the movement of Almajiri with the ban imposed by the president. We shall intensify our dialogue on this matter. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to reiterate the fact that our individual and collective safety is in our hands, and re-echo my call and appeal to Nigerians to demonstrate our duty to ourselves and loved ones by minimizing the risk of getting infected by the virus. Wow. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. I think this is well said. I'm so much happy about what is going on in the country now. Why was the governors, some governors that are very selfish, that are self-centered, that all they know is for them to be comfortable in their various homes, without considering the poor masses that are suffering? Imagine asking them to continue with the lockdown when provisions for food and money is not given to them. How possible is that? They had this lockdown, the last lockdown they had a month and 1 week. The masses, the poor masses, they really knew what they saw during the period. Now they're advising the federal government to continue with this lockdown. They cannot even try it because the plans of Nigerians, their plans now is going to destroy so many things. They're saying that they are encouraging and supporting states to increase the number of isolation centers. That is not what we are talking about. Even if they increase the isolation number of centers worldwide, and they are extremely grateful, even they are grateful or not, we don't want that. The governors are grateful, but we the masses that are suffering, is it the center that will bring food to the table, or to their table, or money to their table, or the equipment they released? No. Is it the equipment they donated, or the facilities they donated, or commodities and then sundry supplies? What they need, what these people need, what these masses, the poor masses need now is food and money on their table. If that can be provided, then they will consider bringing back and support this bringing back of lockdown. Even if they want to have the lockdown for 1 year, these people are ready to stay on a condition that the money will be provided and food will be gotten throughout that period. That is what these people are telling Nigerians. Not with the suffering they make them go through with the first lockdown. They never provided any means of survival. They never gave anything to be hope on. Just because of Nnamdi Kanu's speech yesterday, they came out and post pictures on a line like foolish people. Just look at them, copy and paste governments. Everything about them are fake. Yes, that is it. That is it. They are fake. Are they not fakes? They are. They kept on promising, saying things that is not even possible for them to do. They think after saying all of that, then Nigerians will start believing everything they say. Or whenever when they say, okay, this day will be locked down, they will now say, okay, because we believe them, yeah, let's accept. No, don't. They say words, action speak louder than words. When you talk and you react, that is when you will know that you have the mind of these people at heart. But they're just saying it and there's no action. People are just suffering for no just cause. They are starving for no just cause. According to what one politician said, he said the thing that is killing these people is not the virus, but hunger. Hunger's death that is killing them. COVID hunger. According to the name the man gave to COVID-19. It's not death. It's not COVID-19, but COVID hunger. With all this that they are doing to Nigerians, it's very unfair. That is all I have to say for now, viewers. What is your own take on this? Your comment is very